You ever sit down to get work done and suddenly cleaning your entire house seems like a great idea? Or you decide to take a quick break, and 5 hours later, you're deep into conspiracy theories about how pigeons are government spies? Yeah, welcome to the elite club of procrastinators, where deadlines are dreams, motivation is missing, and I'll do it later is our national anthem. But today, we're destroying procrastination. Forever. Let's go. The hardest part of doing anything? Starting. Our brains are dramatic. A simple task suddenly feels like climbing Mount Everest. So here's the trick. Commit to just 2 minutes. You don't need to finish the whole thing, just start it. You'll either finish it fast, or your brain will go, well, we started, might as well keep going. Bam! Procrastination tricked. You've seen it happen. You sit down to write one paragraph, and suddenly you're 10 chapters deep into a book you weren't even planning to read. Why? Because once you start, your brain gets that dopamine kick. Let's face it, procrastination loves making simple tasks feel impossible. But here's a truth bomb. The 2-minute rule works. All you need is to make the first move. Try it. I dare you. Next time you're about to put off a task, just say, I'll do it for 2 minutes. You'll be amazed how quickly that turns into 30 minutes of productivity or more. And yes, you may end up procrastinating in the process, but at least you're doing something. Ah, yes, the legendary 5-minute break, also known as see you in 3 hours. We've all been there. You take a break thinking it'll refresh you, but instead, you end up deep in the rabbit hole of YouTube cat videos, TikToks, or your friend's latest vacation photos. Sound familiar? Here's the secret. Set a timer. Don't just say, I'll take a break. No, you need a solid, concrete time limit, a real one. A timer that goes off and says, okay, enough. Back to work. And make sure your phone isn't within arm's reach. Out of sight, out of mind. But what if you're a master at procrastination and you keep making excuses to start later? I got you. Here's the ultimate mind trick. Picture future you. That's right, your future self sitting there, covered in stress and regret, because you didn't do what you said you would. Does that sound fun? No. So, next time you're tempted to push things off, imagine the disaster that will unfold in the future. Picture future. You getting all the consequences of your procrastination today. It's like sending a bad gift to your future self, a massive to-do list, and zero time to do it. Future you is just present you, but angrier. So save them the trouble. Just start now. Seriously. Even if you think it's going to be bad, starting is the key. Every time you delay, it just makes the problem worse. And let's be honest, future you probably won't even forgive you if you keep postponing. Here's another trick to crush procrastination. Make yourself accountable. If you're serious about getting things done, tell someone. No, not just anyone. Tell someone who will hold you accountable. You've probably heard the phrase, it's all about accountability. But trust me, it works. When you tell a friend, family member, or colleague about your goal, you've essentially made a verbal contract with them. It's like promising them you'll deliver. And if you don't, the shame is real. You can also make a bet. Put your money where your mouth is. Bet your friend a solid amount of cash that you'll finish something by a certain date. The thought of losing money? Instant motivation. Suddenly, that task you were avoiding looks a lot more appealing. Don't let procrastination win by tricking you into thinking it's okay to wait. It's not okay. Procrastination can't win if you stop making excuses. Procrastination is built on distractions. And distractions? They're everywhere. From your phone to random thoughts that pop into your head. How do you fight it? Get rid of distractions like a boss. Take your phone and lock it in a different room. Yes, you read that right. Put it far away from you. If it's on the same table or desk, you'll keep checking it. Block distracting websites. Use apps that limit your social media time. Turn off notifications. All of these things are within your control. And you'll be amazed at how quickly you can get back to work when the temptation of distraction is gone. If you're serious about beating procrastination, take a break, but make it intentional. Set a timer, walk away, refresh your mind, then get back to it. Don't let procrastination turn your life into a never-ending cycle of later. The worst part about procrastination? It's sneaky. It creeps in slowly and convinces you that you have time, that you can always start later. But guess what? Later never comes. You'll just keep putting it off, and the stress will continue to build up. So instead of putting things off until the last minute, try putting yourself on the clock. Use deadlines. Give yourself a clear target. It could be a deadline you set for yourself, or a deadline someone else sets for you. Either way, a deadline is the enemy of procrastination. It's simple. If you don't have a deadline, procrastination wins. Without deadlines, procrastination has endless room to grow and settle in. But once you give yourself a deadline, procrastination starts shrinking. It knows its time is up. And guess what? You've won. At the end of the day, procrastination is just overthinking in disguise. The secret? Just start. Even badly. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. The more you try to make it perfect before starting, the longer you'll procrastinate. So stop overthinking. Put your phone down and start working. Because future you will either be grateful or mad. So make their life easier. Now go get stuff done.